Morning everybody, it's time to do Asahi. We want to set our feet shoulder width apart, plant them firmly on the ground, keep our knees soft and bending the whole time, straighten up, point your tailbone down toward the ground, keep your backbone good and straight, and plant your head very gently, balance it on top of your spine so that you feel like you're hanging from a string. You can leave space underneath your armpits so that you have room for them to move freely. We start out with a gentle, deep breath in and breathing out. In and out. Take your good deep breath and let it go. Deep, deep breath and let it go. Now we're starting the first relaxation exercise. Just let your arms swing freely from side to side, looking over your shoulder, just letting them go. You can feel how important it is that your knees are involved in this. And now we switch to the second exercise, swinging one arm forward and the other, letting them fall with their own weight. Swinging back and forth. Your shoulders are actually giving the momentum. And then moving on to exercise number 3 for relaxation. Stepping forward, swinging the arms forward and falling back. So you're shifting your weight forward and back, and back, forward and back. Let the arms fall again with their own weight. Now we're going to switch legs. Lunging forward and falling back. Lunging forward and falling back. Shaking water off the ends of your fingertips. Good, and that's bring your foot back to shoulder distance, standing, breathing in. This is a much smaller breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. Good, that's the exercises for relaxation. In the next video, I'll show you the ones for your arms, neck, and shoulders. Okay, now we're ready to move on to the second section, rotating, working on the shoulders and the neck. And so we'll start out with the intermediate breathing, in and out, in and out. You can see how my knees and my whole body are gently involved in this very easy but very effective breathing exercise. Breathing out and breathing in. And now we can let the arms drop to the side and rotate just one shoulder at a time to start with. Up, around, and back. See that my knees again are involved in this. Bringing it down. Changing directions. Rotating up to the front and around. The rest of my arm is hanging very straight. You can see that there's no tension. The activity is just in the shoulder. With this arm rest, switch to the other side. A nice big circle. Breathing in and breathing out and letting the knees gently move. Switching directions. Bringing it up to the back, around, and to the front. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And now we're going to put both shoulders into action. Up, around, stretching up tall. Breathing out, breathing in and out. The knees are pumping, changing directions, bringing up, around. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time. From here, we'll go to the second exercise, which is to bring your hands, palms out in front of you, and dive down, rounding your back as you breathe out. As you breathe in, straightening up, opening up like a flower, looking up towards the sky, opening your jaw, breathing out, folding down, rounding your back, pushing up from the bottoms of your feet as you breathe in, open up, arch your back and let your jaw drop. One more time from the front, bending down, breathing in, pushing up all the way from the bottoms of the feet up through the legs, spine, shoulders, out to the tips of the fingers. From here we go to this third exercise. You want to press your palms down parallel to the ground. Look over your shoulder. Bring your arms forward, bending your knees. Look over the other shoulder. Same in the drift, coming forward. From side to side. Stretching very tall. Then lifting very down. One more time on each side. And that's the section for neck and shoulders. Continue with the intermediate breathing. And in the next video, we'll go on to the legs and back exercises. Good job. Moving on to the third section. It works on the hips and the legs. We want to now widen our stance a little bit to make sure that our knee and our toes are pointing in the same direction. So you want about a stance about twice as wide as we had with the shoulder width. So twice your shoulder width, and with your knees and toes pointing in the same direction. From here, we start out going down, bending the knees, keeping the back very straight, and pretending to pick up a ball. As we come up, we rotate and turn our thumbs down and put the ball on the shelf. So we're going down, I can show you from the side, with a straight back, bending at the hips, picking up the ball, turning, and putting it on the shelf. Do it in this direction again. Make sure your knees are bending over your toes in the same direction. Coming up, twisting, and putting it on the shelf. One more time on each side. We'll go down, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and breathing in. You don't need to go far as you're pushing to the side, just enough. The second exercise is the same basic position, but we're going to go down with the straight back and pick up a bigger ball. Bring it up over our heads and gently bending over the knee, bending. You see that this knee is bending as we go in this direction, and this knee bends as we go on this side, so you get a good stretch all the way down. One more time on each side, bending in this direction and bending in this direction. And now the ball becomes so heavy that it circles at the waist. Your arms are up by your ears and you're circling straight from your waist, shifting your weight from one side to the other, up and around, trying to get it to fit in the picture screen here. There we go. And in the other direction, keeping your arms up by your ears so that your whole torso and your arms are one long package. Stretching. Breathing out and breathing in. One more time around. Now we can bring our feet back to the starting position and return to the intermediate breathing before going on to the last section. Good job. And for the final balance exercises, we can start out again with breathing in and breathing out where we left off. Now we want to shift our weight onto one foot. The other foot is ready to make a circle like this. So we're going to use our arms and our legs as though we were swimming. Breaststroke. Circling. Second time. And a third time. You can let your toes drag on the ground to keep your balance a little better in the beginning, but as you get better at it, you can lift your foot up. It's making a big circle. Even you can hold on to something in the beginning if you want to. We'll do it 3 times on each side. Once around, twice around, and a third time. Switching to the other side. Once around. It's quite alright to hold on to something the first times you try this. Second time, and a third time. Good. Now we'll go to the second exercise, which is just picking up your toes and picking up your heels. You want to pretend you have a railing to hold on to in front of you. You can press down on the railing as you go up and hook under the railing as you go onto your heels. This you can carry on for while you're watching television. This is a really good, easy exercise. And the final exercise then, we return to the wider stance with our knees pointing in the same direction as our toes, going down with a straight back, as though we were going to pick up something, but instead we're going to intertwine our fingers, shift our weight to one foot, and step forward, turning our palms out, stretching forward and stretching up, and returning to the starting position. Bending at the hips, intertwining the fingers, and now shifting the weight to the other foot, stepping forward, turning the palms out, stretching the shoulder blades, stretching up, going down, up, pushing forward, returning, and one more time, down, up. You can repeat each of these exercises as many times as you want. The final breathing exercise returns feet to the shoulder width, breathing out, breathing in, out and in, and we can stop after a few rotations to do a little inventory about our, might feel blood circulating in your fingertips. Just stop for a moment and think about the changes that have happened in your body as a result of this exercise. Thank you very much.